Hey, so I'm trying to figure out how to do this video because I have like a vlog of camping and while consuming San Pedro, but then when the effects started to come on, I actually stopped filming. I forgot to keep filming footage, so I have like a vlog of the camping and leading up to when the effects come on and just the process of consuming it and just sharing stories and stuff like that. And then I filmed a separate trip report, which is about 20 minutes long, and I'm gonna put that separately, but I'll leave links at the end so that you can go from one video to the next. So those of you who just want to hear about the trip may watch that video, and for those of you who want to see what it was like trying it and just vlogging about the camping, you can keep watching this video because the scenery is fantastic and I had fun filming the process. Thanks for watching. We're going camping today. First time camping for Wilton. My first time camping by hiking straight from home to go camping somewhere. Pretty excited, but I'm a little bit pissed off because I was preparing everything for the last few days, all last night, all this morning, and then Wilton, the people who he works for, came by right before we headed out and like, hey, can you join our meeting tomorrow at noon? And he said yes, because he always says yes to everybody and has a really hard time creating boundaries. So now we have to head out early tomorrow morning and come back, so I'm a little bit pissed off about that. Hopefully I'll cool down. Really wish that he could have said no, because Sunday, Easter Sunday, nobody should be working. So yeah, I'm a little bit pissed off, but we're gonna try to make the best of it. It's a beautiful place and should be good. If anything, I'm gonna stay up there because I'm stubborn, and I'll just come back on my own because I like to enjoy the weather when it's not raining and spend a lot of time preparing to do this. We may try some San Pedro I've been saving. Don't know if I have enough to have the full effect, but might try it out. But again, like, I'm kind of pissed off right now, so I don't feel like having anything. Trying to walk it off, sweat it out, cool it down, let it pass. Yeah, but here we are. This is in Sana on some random dirt road that we took from our house, and now we're gonna go camping in Serra Queimada. So we're bringing water and food and stuff, and it gets a little bit cold at night, but we have a sleeping bag. Should be all right. So I am happy to announce that I'm feeling a little bit better from before, because walking, getting outside, moving around really helps, sweating it out, breathing, feeling a little better. Everything's gonna be fine. And because we found what look like some magic mushrooms in the fields, and good news is most mushrooms from the field are relatively safe to have. These smell and look like they could be magic mushrooms. They also kind of have a blue tinge to them after being picked, which is like what happened when I grew my own magic mushrooms. So look like they could be good. We'll try a little bit and report back. But yeah, mushrooms from the field where the cows are, those are usually okay. So yeah, I'm feeling better. How to make me happy? Find me some psychedelics growing in the ground. That makes me happy. Get me some bananas. That makes me happy. Walking outside, being in nature, away from all the annoying stuff of civilization, makes me happy. This donkey almost ran us over. Scared the shit out of me. Oh God. We are on our way hiking to the Serra Queimada, and We have heavy bags and it is very steep and I'm getting tired, but we're taking a rest and there's this crazy donkey near us. Hopefully it won't cause any trouble. Ele tá tranquilo?
Não pode ser isso não.
Aí cheira comida.
Não pode linda.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Ai, ai. Ai.
Quase que matou. Vem, Zé.
We arrived here at Serra Queimada. It was really, really challenging hike because we had heavy bags and I was going really slow. It took us like 3 horas para chegar. 4? 2 horas normal, né? Mas quando a gente... It usually takes 2 hours, mas pra gente demorou uns 4. I don't know, it took a long time and it was really challenging, but I'm fighting with my hair these days. I'm not really satisfied with it, but that's okay. It's chilly up here. Hopefully we won't get too cold at night. We're going to make a little fire. You can see the view in the distance. It's foggier than I expected, but at least it's not supposed to rain, so that's good. And yeah, we can just come camp here, wild camping for free, no structure. Just bring a tent and bring our supplies, bring water. And Arilton has prepared this nice fire pit over here. I don't know if I can show you. And yeah, eventually he ended up carrying the big bag and my bag. I don't know how he does it, but he's carrying both the packs because I couldn't do anymore. But we have a lot of supplies, so we should be good for the night. And we'll report back in a little while. We were planning to take San Pedro early in the morning, but we didn't get out until late, and I was in a bad mood earlier. Now it's 4 p.m., and it might be late in the day to try it. It might be a really long night, but we're going to try it to experiment and see how it goes, and we'll report back. Bye, guys. We have San Pedro powder, and we also have like pieces of the dried cactus. I got both of them to try it out. Somebody told me they prefer the dried bark, cactus bark, I'm not sure, bark, because you can chew on a piece. This powder, it's really rough going down. I have to say it was more rough than I expected. People told me it was bitter, but man, that is some bitter ass powder. I almost choked on it going down, and I needed some water to have it with it. So I have a new method now, which we got these oranges along the way. This is a piece of orange, so what I do is I sprinkle the powder on top, and then I just eat that part of the orange, and that's how it's going down for me today. We're going little by little. I have 15 grams of this dried powder, and I don't actually know how much I have of the dried cactus. It might be about the same 15 grams, so I was reading online. It really varies on how much a regular dosage is because the amount of mescaline in each San Pedro cactus varies from plant to plant. So we're just kind of experimenting it today. Going light because I don't have a whole lot either, but online people said that you need anywhere from 25 to 30 grams of the dried stuff to get off on it. So, and then it can last for a very long time, up to 14 hours. So we're bracing ourselves. It could be light, it could be heavier than we expected, not sure, but at least I'm in good company, safe company, and we are in a safe place, and we have a safe place to sleep. We have water, we have food, we have a fire we can make later, and yeah, it's very peaceful here, so it should be okay. But man, is this stuff bitter. I was also reading online, people make a tea, and usually people want to wake up in the morning early, have a light breakfast, and have this stuff at like 8:30 in the morning because it's a whole day affair. We're having it about like 4:30 because we really want to experiment it, and this is the time for us to do it. We're here camping, and we'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be around 15 grams for us each, maybe a little bit less. We're just kind of like having a little bit, waiting, having a little bit more because it's tough going down, guys, I have to say. And I was also reading online that some people, they'll just like try and eat as much as they can get down, and then they reach a point where they just like can't anymore, and then that's their dose. So not sure. I was also reading that a lot of people are more scared of trying ayahuasca or having ayahuasca as opposed to San Pedro, because with ayahuasca you never know what to expect, whereas San Pedro you kind of know what to expect. So I'm not sure what that's about. We'll find out, I suppose. But with ayahuasca, I've never felt in a fear or anything. So yeah, it's always been a good experience. So it's interesting to try new plant medicines and see what they have to offer, see what lessons can be learned. So that's what we're in for today. We'll report back later. It is 4:30. Que horas são? 4:30? 4:20. This is the time of weed smokers, actually. But here we are, San Pedro, in a mountain in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, in the interior. No crime over here, really. Well, maybe some here and there, but it's not like in the city. So, here we go, guys. Mixing it in orange juice is really not that bad. It makes it like a bitter green juice, and it's a lot easier to go down. So that's what I recommend right now. Squeeze some fresh oranges or regular orange juice from the store, whatever. Mix the powder in until it's at the level where you can get it down. Let's see, guys. Let's see. To be continued. 1 hour in, still feeling normal. I think so far I've had about 8 grams of powder, which might not be enough to feel anything, but that was tough going down. I'm freezing over here in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro in the mountains. I'm freezing right now. Good thing I brought this hat. I did not think I would use this hat at all on this trip. I'm really glad I had it, and I had the sweatshirt and like an emergency blanket, and we were gonna make a fire, but there's not all that much wood to burn, so I don't know, guys. It's gonna be a cold one, but I wanted to show you guys that my ex-boyfriend, my regular boyfriend now, not ex-boyfriend, my current boyfriend, he was holding the backpacks and walking, and then I was carrying his machete, and then I tried to be like him and cut things in the forest, and it totally didn't work out. So I actually cut my leg a little bit, though. Hang on. Show it, camera, turn around. Oh my god, it's so hard. Here we go. So I'm trying to show you my leg. Yeah, I cut my leg a little bit right here, a little bit. Anyway, I tried to be like him and cut things in the forest, and I didn't aim the knife away from me, and it caught my leg. So that was a stupid move, but I learned. And I had a hangnail just now and needed a nail file, and I was like, what can I use? And he was like, oh, I can file your nail. And he filed my nail with his machete. And it's these little moments where I don't have any trace of doubt that he is the man for me. Filed my nail with a machete over here in the mountains of Rio de Janeiro. Couldn't have asked for a more perfect person to spend my time with, like, really. And he got us oranges on the way, which he peeled the skins off of so that the juice doesn't get all bitter. And he made the fire all ready to go, and he'll get wood, and like, I just have the perfect guy ever. I'm just so happy I have somebody that will file my nail with a machete in the forest. So yeah, more updates coming later. Hopefully we're not gonna freeze to death. It's cold. Everybody's happy, eating dog food. Especially Linda. Right, Linda? You happy? So, I'm going to put this emergency blanket on. I did bring it with me because it's freezing, and this saves me. And most regular people will use these things once and they'll throw it away. But not me. I keep reusing the shit out of this thing. And I'm going to use it to a very bitter end. And this has saved me more than once. Saved me like 3 or 4 times now. And it's great. Oh. Let me open it. There we go. There we go. Essa salva. Oh, it's a little bit better now. I'm telling you, emergency blanket is a must-have in the suitcase, along with the poncho and the umbrella and the headlamp. flip-flops, sunblock, all that stuff. But definitely an emergency blanket because you never know when you're going to be freezing to death, and it takes up a little bit of space, and I'm feeling a little better already. So this is great. And you can reuse them. I reused this like 5 times already. So get one. It's like $5, Walmart, wherever, camping store, all online. It's gold, guys.
Tá? Me espera lá. Me espere lá. Tá? Fica lá. Fica bem.